my supervisor found out that I was halfway good at the job, so she started putting me not only on elementary routes, but she was putting me on middle school and high school routes too. Yeah, it was rough on middle school and high school because you can't talk to them like kids. You can't talk at them, you have to talk to them. So found out that I was really good, so I started getting put on all these different routes. But I would mainly do really, really bad elementary kids, like really, really bad routes. Because I did this one route one time, and this guy, he was a bus driver. His name was Tony. I'll never forget it. And he was a chef too. And Tony said, "Man, ever since I started this route, when I started this route, I was only on 2 medications." But after starting the route, he ended up adding 3 more medications to his regimen every day. No joke. And after I got on the bus, and I was on there for probably about maybe a month, him and his wife were trying to figure out a way to pay me outside of the job to stay on the bus because he dropped those 3 medications. Right. Because all he had to focus on was driving, right? So they would get on the bus, not just his route, just a bunch of routes. 60, you got like usually about 60 kids, maybe 50 to 60 kids, and they're jumping over the seats and running up and down the aisles, and hitting people, running, walking while the bus is in motion. They're cussing, they're saying the N-word, they're hitting the bus driver with stuff, hitting other kids with stuff, talking so loud that the noise goes up and comes right back down on your head. You can't even think straight, So I wouldn't say anything for 2 days. I got this regimen, I had to create an Oscar-winning performance. Yeah, really, for real. To make myself believable, So I created this, in my eyes, an Oscar-winning performance. So they would get on, and like I said, the first day I wouldn't say not one word. Second day I wouldn't say not one word. All I would do, this is my joke pad now, but I would write in it and just write everything down that they were doing so I could know what they were doing, you know what I mean? So then when I talked about it, Tony, I would be on point, and they would know I was on point. So let me get into character real quick. If I scare anybody, like I said before, I apologize. I just want to give you guys a taste, all right? Let me get into character real quick. This is the second day. Bus drivers just made the last stop. Meet to the bus driver. Did you make your last stop? Yes.
When I am talking, no one else talks, please. When I am talking, no one else talks, please. My name is Mr. Dixie. We got a few rules we're going to go over today. Rule number 1, you make sure you stay in your seat. Rule number 2, you make sure you keep your feet out in the aisle. I do not like feet in the aisle. That is one of my pet peeves. Do not do that. And rule number 3, if you bother anybody else on this bus, you're going to have a problem with me. And see how quiet you guys got? I had like 10 elementary kids pee their pants that day. No joke. Because I was a scary figure to them, Very interesting stuff, man. And I tell you, boy, man, the names of some of these kids, man, and this will be PG-13, sir, trust me. But the name of some of these kids, oh my gosh. I had this one little girl on the bus, she was a middle school kid. This is no joke, I cannot make this up if I wanted to. The parents named this girl Temptatious.
What? No.
Her name was Temptatious. So as a comedian, I didn't say it, but I thought it. I said, I know what her first job's gonna be. Coming to stage 2, please welcome Temptatious. That's as worse as it gets right there. Just a little booty shaking for you. Cammy, that's all you're gonna see tonight, and I'm pretty sure you've seen worse. Because those kids at school, they talk. What school do you go to? Calvin, is that a parochial school or is that a private school? Public. It's a public school. And look, you can be honest. Don't worry, Mom's not going to chastise you. Now, you've heard some things there from other kids, right? They say all types of things, don't they? Yeah, they talk in languages that is just unbelievable, right? It's okay. I know. Because when I used to be on the bus and I would open the bus door, oh man, you would hear things. Oh man. That was so bad. I mean, they would be cussing. They would be saying like, oh, you're gay, you're this, you're that, blah, 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 blah. And that would just be the principal. You know what I'm saying? You go dude, you need to stop that. You're gonna get a job. No, I'm just messing around. But you're right there. I had some interesting kids on the bus, man. I had this one little cool kid on the bus. His name was Brock. His last name was Lee. Put that together, you get broccoli. Some of these jokes are just real simple and cute. Just real simple and cute, right to the point. How you doing, sir? Ma'am? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. He found the place. I'm so glad. I was getting a little worried. I was waiting for you to call me, and you never did. What's your name, sir? Right. What's your name, sir? Jim and Barbara Crossland. I like that name. That's a real strong last name, Crossland. Oh, wow, I like the hair too. And is that a beard on you, man, or what the heck? Is that a net, like a hair net thing? What? That's a beard. Wait a minute, man. Is that a beard on you? That is a beard on you. Can I touch that, man? Oh, is he yanks it? Oh, nice right there. That feels really nice. You raised hell and Cain with that beard? Yeah? How long have you been growing that, sir? 20 years or better. That's really, really nice right there. I got to take a picture of that. Fire engine red? Oh my God, that is awesome, man. I got to take a picture of that. That's great. This is stuff you don't see every day. Wow, thank you, sir. I'll show that to my wife when I get back home. It's always an adventure, Tony. You never know what's going to happen. I'm so glad I'm flexible because this is a big stage to jump up on.